guys, Barry here with the Columbia Watch Society. I'm going to do a quick review and comparison for you. Before we get too much into that, please subscribe to our YouTube channel here and follow us on Instagram at the Columbia Watch Society, and check out our website, colawatch.com, where we have just a wide variety of reviews and just impressions we have of different watches, straps, bracelets, and the like. So without further ado, let's get into it. What I have here is obviously an older 36 millimeter Rolex Explorer and the modern 39 millimeter Explorer. The 36 millimeter is a 114270 and early 2000s, I believe a 2003 model. So it's an improvement from the 14270, which I believe they stopped making those in 99 or 2000. So this one does have the upgraded movement, the 3130 movement, as opposed to the 3000, and additional solid end links, which both are nice upgrades. The 39 millimeter, it is the current 39 millimeter, the Mark II as it's called. That includes the longer hands, the wider hands, as opposed to the first version of the 214270 that appeared to use the old hands that were significantly shorter than these and thinner and just looked undersized for the watch in general. Additionally, this does come with the Lume 3, 6, and 9, which is a nice improvement over not only the Mark I, but over the 36 millimeter version. So the 36 millimeter, I picked up from a colleague here in town with no real intention of holding on to it for long term. Just wanted to check it out and maybe put up a video review and then part ways with it and move on to something else. But I've had it for over a year, and I must say that the 36 millimeter size has grown on me. Coming from larger watches, I wear an Omega Speedmaster quite a bit, and this was my next luxury watch after that Omega, and it seemed, just tiny in comparison, but it's really grown on me. It's a super wearable size. I'll throw it on for you real quick. I have about a 6.5 inch wrist, I believe. As you can see, I don't think it's too undersized. Kind of can fly under the radar a little bit. It's super comfortable. I wear it, I mean, I can sleep in this thing, but I wear it to do yard work. I wear it just everywhere. It's just so unobtrusive. It just it's really just very comfortable. It's very light. Again, it does have the solid end links, which I think is a nice improvement. The bracelet is a little bit jangly, but it's significant enough. And heck, the watch is 20 years old, and you can't really tell here, but there's not a whole lot of stretch in this bracelet. It's a well-made bracelet, I feel. The 39 millimeter, obviously you pick it up, and I think I weighed both of them, and it's around 130 grams versus 100 grams here. So again, about 30% heavier, and immediate picking up, you know that it's a more substantial watch. I think anybody from the outside that wasn't into this hobby would immediately think the 39 was a superior watch, just the way it feels. But it's significantly heavier. The bracelet is a nice upgrade. It obviously is the 916L steel, which again is it's a better product, but again more prone to scratching. It's got a much nicer clasp back, so that's probably the biggest improvement on the bracelet in my opinion. But again, I feel like I can pull it off. Again, my middle-sized wrist, I'd say. I think it works. I don't know which one I really like better. The 36, as I said, is a little more wearable for me. I'm kind of glad that the 36 fell into my lap, because I don't think I would have ever picked a 36 millimeter given the option, but it kind of being dropped in my lap and wearing it kind of opened my eyes that maybe I didn't have to have a huge watch and wear the watch rather than let the watch wear you, which is really the case. It definitely flies under the radar, which if that's what you're after, I think it's more it's not quite as noticeable. Obviously more wrist presence with the 39 millimeter version. The dials, obviously there's much maligned differences on the dials as well. There is a lot more open space, I guess, so to speak, on the 39 millimeter, which some people would say is a negative. I do like the Lume 3, 6, and 9. I think that's the nice upgrade. I do like the Maxi handset. Clearly, the new version, you got Explorer at the 6 rather than at the 12 on the older version, so another difference there. it's, again, I actually searched YouTube videos to let somebody else tell me which one to get, and I haven't been able to make a determination on that either. So I'm stuck with both of them for now, and we'll see. I guess some initial impressions of things I like about the 36. It's, again, just overall the wearability. I think it gets a notch over the 39 in that regard. Had I started with the 39, I think I would probably have been fine with the 39 and never have thought about it. But having worn and seen the 36, it just wears so well that it's certainly worth a look. Price-wise, you're probably looking at about a $2,000 difference. So if price is your issue, then I'm going to say go with the 36. If you have a moderate sized wrist like I do. The 39 is, a more modern watch. It's got lesser service or greater service intervals. I think now they recommend a 10-year service interval on these new watches, so that's something also to consider. I'll get you a back view of them again here. It's amazing how much bigger the 39 looks, and yet on the wrist both of them are, look reasonable. I don't think either one of them I don't think the 36 looks tiny, and I don't think the 39 looks huge. If I had my preference, I would honestly say if they would hit it right in the middle, a 37.5 millimeter watch, I think would be absolutely perfect, best of both worlds. Sitting here noticing that is a significant bezel on the new one that I prefer the older version. Again, it's very thick. I think that's something that it makes it a little more blingy, if that's the right word. It's just, again, something else to consider there. Right back. If anybody's got any questions, I'd be glad to to answer them and kind of give you my thoughts. I don't know which way I'm going to go. Right now, it looks like the 36 was firmly entrenched in my camp here, but the 39 is kind of making me question it. It feels like a nicer watch. I don't know that it is a nicer watch, but it just feels that way. And if you kind of remove all things from the situation here and just review both watches for what they are, I think you're getting a better watch with the 39, better for your money. That's, I think, where the question comes in. I mean, neither one is a value proposition. I don't think when we're talking, $5,000 to $7,000 watches, clearly. But if you want to get more watch for your money and you are okay with the smaller size, the 36 is the way to go. If you're a bigger guy, bigger than me, then the 36 probably does start getting a little small. As I mentioned, I have a Speedmaster just to show you how it looks on my wrist compared to the other two. I'm not going to strap it, but the 39, I would say, it's pretty close in size to the Speedmaster. I would say it even wears bigger than the modern Submariner. The dial, just with no rotating bezel, the dial itself just dominates. So it's a beautiful dial, but it's a significant step up in terms of wrist presence from the 36. With that, I'll leave it with you guys, and would love some feedback and some dialogue just to compare these two. Let me know which way you're gonna go. I'm curious. Let me know which one you think looks better on my wrist. I'm always looking for other opinions, and somebody to help me make this decision. So thanks, guys. Until next time, y'all stay safe, and I hope everybody's doing well in these weird times we're in, stuck at home as we battle this COVID. But thanks again. Talk to you guys soon. See you.